Hello and welcome to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be from the Netease ladder once again, and yeah, this took, well, it didn't take that much effort now that there's a fantastic new replay website. Elvenstar still submits the replays on that website, but yeah, always good to discover, these new replay websites because like most of the current ones have just died. So yeah. I mean, there's already plenty of replays on the website already, so I will be gladly using that. I actually forgot what it was called. Warcraft3.info replays. Or Warcraft3.info, yeah, and then replays is the section. Anyway, and they have a very good search engine. So, anyway, let's get into it. Overlay. We have an orc mirror. It's been. I don't exactly remember the last time I cast an orc mirror, but I've been wanting one for so long. And like, I have some standards at least. Like, I want to cast, at least like semi-pro to at least ideally pro. So yeah, we have that here. We have Fast spawning in as the blue orc player on the bottom right side of the map, and we have Fly spawning in as the red orc in the top left. So I will actually, yeah, map is on Dalaran as well. I am 100% sure I haven't cast on this map before. It's a really small map, probably the size of, I don't know, what would it be the size of? I guess Amazonia maybe. It kind of reminds me of Lost Temple, even though it's only a 2-player map, but yeah, Dalaran has been played quite a bit in the 1.28 patch. It is in the ladder, the map pool for some reason, I don't know why, but always good to see new maps. And okay, not a good start for Fast as he got his Renegade Wizard stolen, or it's Rogue Wizard, but yeah, experience given over to the Blade Master. Fast is just gonna go for a straight harassment. So yeah, I have not casted Fast before. He seems to be a player that's trying to go pro. He hasn't had any notable tournament successes recently, or at all as far as I can tell. He's participated in the Hulse Cup, but that is as far as I can find out about this particular player. So yeah, I mean, he has like 3 accounts in Netease top 50, so that, that should probably count for something. We'll see how well he does against Fly, who is also, one of those very notable and veteran players. Blade Master exchange here, probably not good for either because it could go either way. Windwalk Strike is gonna be going for the favor of Fly, as yeah, I guess Fast took a little too long to get his Windwalk Strike out, and Fly was able to get an extra one down. So 1 hit away from dead, but the Blade Master will be able to run away with basically murder. Righty. Circlet, Mantle of Intelligence for Fast the Blade Master. Circlet, Agility, and Cloak of Shadows for Fly's Blade Master. So far things are looking a lot better for Fly. Obviously he got the kill, but he's also, like just a sliver away from level 2. He's taken like 1 more item compared to his opponent from this middle section here. Kind of interesting. Dalaran is apparently on the Reign of Chaos map folder, but there's a tavern in the middle. I think 1.28 made it so tavern in the middle is a thing for Reign of Chaos. I don't know. I don't know what the original Dalaran looked like, but I don't know. That might have always been there. Either way, 3 grunts and a Blade Master moving on. trying to, I guess, look for some base harassment here, but the Blade Master of Fly is not having it.
Work complete.
I mean, I think he's just delaying until the Shadow Hunter is out, but it is going to take some time for that to actually happen.
We're under
Sparrow Lodge being
attack.
placed down for fast, and most likely is going to be Bestiary followed up with that as well. His second hero is delayed, so he's choosing to get units over a second hero. Blade Master is going to finally reach level 2. I don't think fast Blade Master is, yeah, he's still at 1.5, so he needs to get going.
We're under attack.
Yep, there's the Bestiary. Still no second hero. Fly, with almost 6th sense, is always going to where his opponent may be, and it seems like Fast, I guess, sniffed it out as well, because I have no idea how he found out. Is going to retreat after taking out the, I believe, Renegade Wizard this time, and picking up the Potion of Greater Healing. Gonna go for the shop instead. Oh, needs to be a little careful as the Blade Master has showed himself. Not enough mana for any Windwalk, but yeah, the Blade Master of Fast is below half, which is not ideal. Shadow Hunter is nearly popping out very soon as well. I believe the Shadow Hunter is already out for Fly. There he is. He is actually stuck. Okay. Is he stuck? Yeah, he is stuck. Okay, I guess getting the early Shadow Hunter didn't really mean anything, because, yeah, well, can't really farm with him if he doesn't actually get out of base. Slight mistake from Fly, and yeah, that could have definitely been avoided. I believe Warcraft 3, if you rally point your unit, they will always go out that direction. I think Warcraft 3 did it first. I'm pretty sure StarCraft 1 never did that. They always, StarCraft 1 units always popped out from the bottom side, no matter where you rally point, so yeah, it's kind of annoying like that, but yeah, Warcraft 3 with those quality of life things. Now, if only they had a better replay viewer, that would be great. Probably not a good fight for Fast. He does have 3 supply ahead, but he is going in home turf, and no clear advantage so far. Grunt gets picked off for on Fly's side. His Shadow Hunter is actually taking quite a bit of damage as well. Also taking damage from the creep. Is gonna speed scroll out of there, as yeah, that was not a particularly successful victory for Fast. Oh, and apparently he has some burrow problems, as he is training up his Raider Spearwalker army. Uh-oh, it seems like things are not going good for Fast Retreat, as he loses 2 grunts thanks to Hex Blade Master combo. Hex is going to be utilized to try and keep both Blade Masters out of the fight, but it doesn't seem like it will be too successful, as both Blade Masters, at least, was going to pick up a kill each. Okay, they finally pick up a kill each, but the Shadow Hunter is now very low. Only level 1 with Hex and no mana, so he has no way of actually healing himself. Blade Master, kind of a big task to just try and 100-0 a full health Raider, so yeah. Seems like both players actually came out of this rather evenly, although Fly does have the health advantage, so he will be able to farm straight away. It seems like Fast is not really going to care about that too much, as we're going to go start farming with his very low hit point units as well. Has to actually invest in some micro control, which is not ideal, especially against this kind of creep camp, because of this poison Murloc, who loves touching every single one of your units until everyone is poisoned. Will be cleared up, and Gloves of Haste gets picked up by the Shadow Hunter. Will be most likely given over to the Blade Master, since it is gonna increase his DPS by a little bit. Bandit Lord camp on the laboratory is going to be cleared out. Bandit Lord, I don't actually know the drops on this on these particular camps. I believe it's just going to be the standard level 6 permanent. and it is going to be the standard level 6 Boots of Quath Loss. Basically a better version of +6 Claws, because it gives the bonuses of agility as well. At least just for the Blade Master. Of course, it's completely useless on the Shadow Hunter, I think. Oh, actually, no, Shadow Hunter's agility as well for some reason.
Work complete.
I think I always got that mixed up with the Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter, like, he casts so much spells. He should definitely be an intelligence hero, but he's edgy for some reason, which is weird. Plenty of raiders out for fast. I don't think he's been that quick on his farming so far. Level 2, level 3 Blade Master versus level 2, level 2. And the Shadow Hunter of Fly is actually very close to level 3 as well, so Bandalore Camp should maybe give that extra boost of experience. We will just have to wait and see, as yeah, both players are sitting around 50/47 supply. Is that first Kodo?
We're under attack.
It seems to be so. So no double Kodo just yet. I'm not sure if we're gonna see double Kodo, but I mean, it's always nice. Rubber Magi +6, so I mean, it's useful on the Shadow Hunter, but like I mentioned before, he is an edgy hero, so he doesn't get that +6 attack either, but I mean, it's always nice to get extra mana and regen. Seems like Fly is going to be the one to choose to fight here. He does have a Talisman of Evasion, and he has quite a bit of bonus attack. He doesn't have his Lightning Bolt yet, but he doesn't have Castle Ticks, not Castle Tick, Fortress Tick, so he will be unable to get that. Ooh, very ballsy here from Fast, actually going in the deep with his own Blade Master, but so is Fly, except Fly's Blade Master doesn't look as surrounded as Fast's one, but I guess that is because of those peons. Kodo Beasts trying to at least devour something, but they are unable to reach anything, as they are constantly being kept under the net. So far it's been very even, popping the speed scroll for Fly. His Kodo Beast is being focused down, but so is Fast. Fast is going to drop very soon as well. Level 4 onto the Blade Master of Fly. Probably just level 2 crit strike. And yeah, it doesn't look like it's working out too well for Fly. He is actually supplied down, and this is around Fast's home turf advantage. So his reinforcements are a lot quicker, but as soon as I say that, it seems like the supply dipped for Fast as well. Basically, the majority of these are just peons, as the raiders are slowly dying as well. I mean, this Spear Walker has been here forever, but it's not like he can actually get killed by anything. So yeah, it seems like Fast is going to be able to push his opponent away. Probably not going to get any heroes, but he will be able to get these straggling peons and grunts, as yeah, Fast just kicks Fly out of his out of his territory, I guess.
We're under attack.
And no, Fast is choosing not to actually pursue. He does have his replacement Kodo very quickly, which is probably one of the reasons why he was able to do so well in that fight. But yeah, I mean, both players still lost quite a bit in that fight. The supply has been even for the majority. I think the heroes are just the determining factor, which could be a problem for Fast. Even though he did win that last fight, his heroes are slightly behind. I mean, they will both hit level 4 relatively equally, but I don't think there's any camps left. There are camps on the top left and bottom right corners, so the Dark Wizard actually exists, but you... Oh, okay, how great. You have to... I believe you have to get the Zeppelin. I don't know if you can actually cut the trees and then destroy these rocks, but maybe that might be able to be possible. I don't know. I don't know if any player is actually going to make that investment, rather just, you know, pick up a Zeppelin and you know, just do with it. But Blade Master going for a cheeky Windwalk strike onto the Shadow Hunter, and he is trying to pick a fight here with these Spirit Walkers, but will be able to retreat. Actually dodges the Ensnare with the Windwalk, which is kind of fancy, but yeah, Yep, does his appearance into chain chain and snare here. Just a little bit of damage onto the Blademaster is just gonna get topped up with the Shadowhunter's healing though. Upgrades, I should probably check upgrades. We have +1 armor upgrades for these raiders. Meanwhile, Fly has +1 attack, so Fast going for more defense. Meanwhile, Fly going for more offense. No fortress take just yet, so it seems like neither of these players are wanting that extra 5 bonus attack and the purge effect, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's a kind of expensive investment. You have to go tier 3 and then buy that expensive orb. Fast actually chooses to go into upkeep here as he goes for a double Kodo. Oh, triple Kodo, yikes. That's a huge bulk of your supply actually invested into Kodo beasts, but we'll see how it works out as Fly chooses to engage. Doing a lot of damage into this Kodo already. He got +6 claws somewhere, so he has +22 without the lightning bull, and is able to burst down that. I say burst. He was able to focus down that one Kodo beast, and he is making his work on the second one as well. Fast trying to do his best taking out his Fly's first Kodo beast. But yeah, the healing waves are just a little too much. Thankfully the Kodo beast number 3, strategically timed training here, will be able to join the fray and still provide that attack buff for Fast. Supply is still looking even, but the Blademaster once again loves himself some Kodo beasts, and he will most likely get another. It depends on how many ensnares he's going to eat for it, but the Kodo beast always ensnared, always gonna die, and he will give level 5 to the Blademaster, which is kind of a big red light here, as level 3 Windwalk is a definite problem to deal with. Still 41 supply on both sides, but things are not looking good for... what should I say? I mean, Fast still has quite a bit of units. I mean, 3 Raiders versus Grunts is... you know, Raiders are pretty good against Grunts, I guess. Maybe not, as actually no, it seems like Fast is going to pull a fast one, I guess, as he is going to run away with most of his units low health. I don't know why that one Raider actually came back and killed himself, but either way, is able to retreat with very low hit point units, but it seems like Fly is not going to have any of that, as the Blademaster goes in the pursuit, and he might actually regret it, as yes, that recently trained Raider told him to go away, and we'll burn another Windwalk mana. Yeah, the fights are still going well for Fast, despite me pointing out the possibility of the heroes actually dominating here. I mean, the Blademaster's for Fly is actually working his way very well into level 6, which could be a bit of a problem, of course. More Kodo Beast being trained up here. I think this is still Kodo Beast number 1 though, as yeah, Fast actually had to I think Fast lost a lot more units than his opponent.
Our gold mine is running low.
Cause yeah, he lost way more Kodo Beasts than his opponent. Fly went for double Kodos once again. He is at 37 though, so yeah, he needs more than just Kodos and Grunts.
Ready to ride.
I'm actually surprised that Fly is still training Grunts. I mean, I guess they're pretty good against Raiders. Are Raiders medium or... oh, they're medium, okay. So Grunts are pretty good against Raiders. I guess, yeah, I don't know. I mean, both players aren't going for any more upgrades. So maybe 1 or 2 fights left, because gold mine's kind of running out. I don't know why this gold mine still has a bunch of gold. That looks like 4 peons actually mining out of that gold mine. I don't know if Fly realizes that or not.
We're under attack.
Or if that was intentional because he wants to prolong his gold mine even longer, but that is definitely 4 peons.
Ready to
You know, this is
ride.
5. This one's definitely 5. I mean, like all that, the like 0.5 seconds of like waiting outside gold mine, which is, you know, this is just. Oh, actually no, there is a bit of waiting as well. Okay, okay. Peon number 5 actually joins the fray. Okay, so it was 5, or it was 4, and then it would turn into 5. Okay, I don't know why. It's, I mean, I'm just nitpicking right now. I just need something to talk about. 49 versus 50. 2 raiders, 2 grunts, 3 walkers, 2 kodos. Fast just has no grunts and more raiders and walkers actually. He has a lot of spirit walkers actually. 5 spirit walkers versus Fly's 3. He doesn't bring any peons though, which is a bit of a problem. Is he gonna bring any peons if he chooses to fight? I mean, he's very close to his opponent. Is he gonna go for an expansion? I don't know. He's just gonna bring along his all his peons. Okay, so all in here.
Spirits of the earth guide.
Right? Right? No? What? Okay, there's gonna be an all in here, which automatically is not good for Fast, because if he loses this, I mean, he's forced to GG, but he does have 10 supply advantage, so maybe that might be enough to deal with this. Watchtowers being placed down. Fly knows. Fly smells it. He realizes that his opponent is going to go for an all-in. It's all or nothing basically, because he can't risk a late game scenario because the heroes are just so close to their ultimate abilities. Blademaster, he might just go straight after these watchtowers just to prevent them from actually being finished. If these towers actually finish, I don't think the 10 supply difference actually matters. And he's gonna go right right as one of them is about to finish. So going focus fire onto the Shadow Launcher, which is actually a pretty good target to go for because he is the one that keeps the entire army healthy, but is gonna be okay. Okay, never mind. Fast is going to GG out. I'm not actually going to choose that fight as, yeah, it didn't it didn't look like it was going to be possible with those watchtowers en route, and it was home turf for Fly. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, I am hoping to see more games from Fast because always like to see more orc players because we have very little. Either way, I'll see you guys again next time. Take care.